All right, so I'm live both on Instagram and on YouTube. Let's see. So far, no questions on Instagram. That's fine. I will say, are y'all ready for Black Friday? Are y'all ready for Black Friday? Hey, YouTube. I'm going live both on what is it? Instagram and YouTube. Hey, yes, I already launched my Pink Friday sale. That's what's up. Hello. I'm doing a business Q&A, so I just wanted to answer any questions that people had, any business related questions. I got some questions on Instagram. Hey, Ebony, how are you? Is there anything I can do about major flyaways on the hair? Thank you. With hair, so what is it? Hey, y'all. So the thing about hair can be double drawn. So you want to try your best to get double drawn hair. Basically, what that means is that when a vendor collects hair from someone's head, a person, their hair isn't going to be one complete length all over. So if you were to take your real hair, would your real hair be 18 inches every single last strand? Chances are it's not. So what they will do, they will go back through the hair a second time and pull out all of the shorter pieces so that the hair can be mostly of one length. Now, it sounds like a very tedious process, and it is. So a lot of vendors, they're not really doing that as much as they used to. So double drawn hair is going to be of a certain percentage. You want to ask the vendor what percentage of the hair is going to be double drawn. You want to try to get the highest percentage that you're able to, so you don't have to worry so much about the short hairs. Yes, they're watching the verses. You can hear it. They're in the living room watching it. So that's one thing. You want to try to get hair that's double drawn with a high percentage. The higher the percentage, the more the hair is going to cost. Now, outside of that, sometimes hair does have flyaways. That's just how some hair naturally is, especially more silkier hair types. It have a little flyaways, a little frizz. So you can use mousse. Like I like to use a foaming mousse. If you ever see me style a wig, you'll see me. I'll lay on a whole bunch of mousse right here. I can see you, Mario. I typically use a lot of mousse. I love mousse. I am supposed to be dropping my own mousse line. Y'all was supposed to do that a long time ago, but it's coming. I just want to make sure it's exactly how I want it to be. Another thing people like to use, they like to use wax sticks. So they'll take a wax stick and they'll just, put it all over the hair, get like a hot comb or something with some heat and really smooth out the hair. Also, if you're straightening hair, like you trying to silk press it, you can use like a serum or a light oil like BioSilk. I like to use BioSilk for my straight units. My Lola wig, that's one of the wigs, one of my straight wigs that I like to sell a lot for Wigs by Ebony. And and I like to use the BioSilk to straighten it. Let's see. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm doing business Q&A. Hey, love the shirt. Thank you. Um, who is you going for last night on Versus? Yeah, I can't really pick a side because I don't really listen to rap music. I've never been like a rap person. But I know more Gucci songs than I know Jeezy. So, but I'm not much of a rap person. Let's see. Let's see what the next question is. What are some questions to ask vendors when looking to start a hair business? So me, I am such a risk taker. I just take a lot of risk. I don't really ask a lot of questions, truthfully. If you got my ebook, my How to Find a Vendor on Alibaba ebook, I tell you, I kind of discuss the type of questions I ask, but I really don't ask a lot of questions. I'm asking how long is their shipping process, or how long will it take for me to receive the hair? Um, I'm asking for their prices. And I like to ask if they accept PayPal, because PayPal, I just prefer to pay vendors through PayPal. But all other questions outside of that, I don't really ask a lot of questions, because I know vendors are going to tell you what you want to hear. And no matter how many questions you ask, the only way to know if hair is good is by testing it out. So it's going to be a risk. I know it's going to require a lot of money. So typically, I don't ask vendors a lot of questions. I just go straight in, like, okay, this is what I want from you. How fast can I get it? How can I pay? Let me pay. Send it here so I can test it. And I just keep it simple. Hold on. Let me do a question from YouTube, y'all. Let's see. Um, how did you build your clientele? So, social media is my main source of how I was able to build and grow my business. Primarily Instagram, and basically just posting a lot of videos and photos of myself wearing my hair extensions and my wigs, and posting it every day, going live, using hashtags. That worked out for me tremendously. And after that, once I started gaining clients, all of my customers, they always refer their family and friends. So word of mouth have been huge for me as well. When you have a good quality product and you have good customer service, your customers, they're going to tell everybody. They're going to tell everybody about you. So that word of mouth has been strong. Like, I mean, it helps you. You could get so much further in your business with word of mouth. Just having good customer service, being open, being transparent. I'm very open, transparent, and honest. I'm never trying to get over on people. Manifesting, using the law of attraction, that has helped me grow my business a lot as well. So it's just, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna answer another question from YouTube. Let's see. Did you send hair to people to wear for you? How do you feel about brand ambassadors? So I don't necessarily need other people to wear the hair for me, because I am 100% comfortable with being the face of my brand. And I like to wear and test out all of my products. I have sent hair to people, but those people were not brand ambassadors. Those are just people that I thought were very beautiful, and I just wanted some high quality photos that I can use on my social media and on my website. So I do send people hair so that they can take nice quality photos of me, so it doesn't just have to be my face. And so I was able to have more content to post on my social media. But I don't really have no brand ambassadors. I'm in my fourth year of business, no brand ambassadors, no influencers. The only time I've sent out hair was so that I can get some good quality photos. Let's see. Instagram. What are some questions to ask? Oh, wait, I answered that one. I answered that one. When testing hair, how do you know good quality from bad? So I have a really good YouTube video on how to test out hair. So my YouTube channel is Everything Ebony, the same way my Instagram handle is Everything Ebony. Basically, so the only way to know hair is good for me, it's been based off experience. I've been wearing weave since elementary. I know that sounds kind of bad, but my mom did hair, and she would always like braid my hair, and she would add like braiding hair to it. In middle school, adding more braiding hair, and then wearing quick weaves. I got my first quick weave and my first sew-in when I was in middle school. I've been wearing hair all my life. So it's easy to tell when you have years of experience of wearing all different types of hair. I know what synthetic hair feel like, human hair, that Remy Pack hair behind the counter at the beauty supply store, all the premium blends and stuff like that. And then I know what virgin hair and raw hair feels like. So I have experience with all different hair types, years of experience. So it's easier for me as soon as I get a bundle or as soon as I wear some hair, I can simply point out, this hair feel like synthetic, or nah, this ain't doing what it's supposed to do. So I feel like your experience with wearing hair is going to help you determine if hair is good quality or not. Also, you want to think about what your customers are going to use the hair for. Do you feel like your customers are going to try to straighten their hair a lot, curl their hair a lot, dye their hair? Whatever it is you think your customers are going to do to the hair, you need to make sure whatever hair you're testing, that hair is able to do those things. Also, you just want to test it for longevity. The only thing about how to know if hair is good quality and bad quality is that all of that is based off like opinions. Everybody's definition of good hair is not the same. Everybody's definition of bad hair is not the same. So you got to kind of have an idea of what your customers want and an idea of what you want. So you can create some sort of standard of what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept for your business. Let's see. Um, is that a headband wig? It's not. It's a lace frontal wig, but I ain't feel like messing with the lace. I hate lace. I might have to order a headband wig. I feel like those would be perfect for me. Close my door, Mario. Uh huh. I might need to give me some headband wigs because I have never been a fan of lace. Never. Um, with running ads on Facebook, how do you specify your market? Do you use specific locations, interests, and hobbies? Yes, you have to use all of those things when it comes to running ads on Facebook. I am going to put out a course before the year is over with on how to run retargeting ads because I feel like I've mastered how to run retargeting ads. So y'all can look forward to those flyers. But as you know, in business, one of the most important things as far as your marketing, I hope they're not too loud, y'all. Oh my gosh. One of the most important things as it comes to your marketing is knowing exactly who your audience is. So you got to know your target audience. When you know who your target audience is, you're able to target them. You know what products and what companies they use. You know what city and states they live in, what countries they live in. You know what they have interest in. So you will be selecting interests that your audience where they're at. So basically the targeting on Facebook for your Facebook advertisements will be the same. Don't overthink it, but I will be doing a course on Facebook ads. We're going to start with retargeting ads. Let's see. How did you start your business doing pre-orders? Okay, so y'all, the pre-order system, I do have a free guide to the pre-order system, and you could get it by clicking the link in my bio. YouTube, you can get it by going to everythingebonyacademy.com or onlinewigcourse.com. The guides are back, and I am just going to send out emails to everybody on the email list so that you guys can get those guides again. Because as I was transferring websites from from Squarespace to Shopify, the files got messed up. So I know a lot of people weren't able to see the downloads. So that free guide explains it in detail. But basically, with the pre-order system, you already have a vendors. You already know your vendor turnaround times. And basically what you're doing, you put up your website, your orders, your customers are to place an order on your website. The processing time or the processing period that your customers have to wait, that is the amount of time it is going to take for you to receive the orders from your vendor. So if your vendor takes 2 to 5 days to ship orders to you, then on your website, you're going to put that your processing period is 2 to 5 business days. After the 2 to 5 business days, the shipping period will come. So the customers, their orders will be processed, and then you're going to ship it out to them. Um, but that's simply all you do. Whenever people order on your website, you just tell your vendor that's what you want to purchase from your vendor. So if somebody was to go on my website and order a 14, 16, 18-inch bundles, then I'm going to let my vendor know, hey, I want to purchase 14, 16, 18-inch bundles. I use the money that my customers used to pay me. I use that money to get the hair from the vendors. So basically, it's just that. Don't overthink it. The free guide will explain it in details. If you don't remember those steps, the free guide explains it in details. But that's basically what I did. I did that for 3 entire years in my business. I would have been doing it this year as well. I was able to make 6 figures doing pre-order systems, so you don't need to have the inventory on hand. But at the top of the year, I have Chinese vendors. When Chinese went on holiday, I decided to stock up and keep hair on hand for the holiday. Who knew the holiday would turn into a pandemic afterwards? So ever since the pandemic and the Chinese holiday, I've just continued to stock up on hair, and I still do that right now. But had that not happened, I would still be happily doing the pre-order system. So yeah, that's definitely an option for everyone. But don't think that you can skip certain steps. If you're going to do the pre-order system, you still have to purchase that hair from the vendor. You have to purchase that hair so you can test it out. You have to purchase that hair so you can take product photos. You have to purchase that hair so that you can take videos and photos of yourself in it so you can have content created. You still need to purchase the hair if you want to work with influencers or ambassadors and all of that other stuff. So don't think that that means, oh, you can just start with zero. You're still going to need money to have hair, to test it out and all of those other things. Hold on. Sorry for the laughter though. You're good. Um, um, how do you get started? If you are looking to start your wig or hair business, watch my YouTube video called Start a Hair or Wig Business in 2020. That will be extremely helpful. What is the highest ordered length? When it comes to hair, it is going to be based off your particular company. Everybody's company is different. For my customers typically order 14-inch, 16-inch, 18-inch the most. But for the next person company, it could be 30 inches. So everybody's company is different. That's not something you want to ask other people, because what works for the next business owner is not gonna, 9 out of 10 chances it's not gonna work for you when it comes to keeping inventory and stuff. So what you want to do, you want to start off, get a few bundles, whatever you can afford, or these are for people who want inventory, or you can get a little bit of every length. And what you're going to do, you're going to keep analytics. So over about 2 to 3 months, you're able to see, okay, most of my customers, they like 18 inches. So I'm going to order more 18 inches. But you're supposed to base that off of your own analytics and data from your customers, because it's not going to be the same. I see people ask that all the time, like in Facebook groups and stuff, because I'm in a lot of business Facebook groups. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. We all can win. It is not in the link in the bio. I'm going to have to add it so y'all can access it. But it's called We All Can Win Hair Bosses. It's a really good Facebook group. But I see people ask that all the time. I want to purchase inventory. What lengths should I get? Or what hair type should I get? You cannot base that off other people. You have to base it off of your audience. You should know, you should have done background research to know what type of limbs, what type of hair, what type of patterns that your audience likes, because your business is here to service them. Right? That's probably the first part of business. The first part of business is to uncover what the industry needs. What is the problem in the industry? Your business is supposed to solve the problem, it's supposed to be the solution. So you are to start your business based off the needs of the customers. A lot of people do it backwards. They start their business and then they try to figure out who I want to target. Then they try to figure out, oh, what my selling point is going to be. And then it's much harder to start a business that way. Nothing wrong, though. If you already started, you started, keep going. But if you haven't started yet, you want to start with research, market research, figuring out your target audience. That's going to be the most important because they determine everything in your business. Let's see. We over here on Instagram. Instagram got the next question. Hashtags are not really working for me. No followers. What to do? Hashtags are a hit or a miss. Do not focus on hashtags. Do not allow hashtags to stress you out and make you go bald. Okay. So, hashtags, do you want to use them? Yes, absolutely. You want to use them on every single last post on Instagram. The thing about hashtags is we don't know what someone is going to search at any given time and on any given day. We can use the hashtag virgin hair, but we don't know who's searching that hashtag. We just simply don't know. But just in case a lot of people decide to search that hashtag today, we want to use it just in case so they can at least see our content pop up. You get what I'm saying? Also, you probably wouldn't want to use the hashtag version here because it is populated. You just want to use a lot of different types of hashtags that have under 100,000 results that pop up under them. If you can get hashtags under 50,000, that's amazing too. But you want to use it just in case, but you just never know when the hashtag is going to be trending, popular, when someone's going to click on it. If they click on it, if they're going to see you. So hashtags is not something you want to get all caught up over. For me, which the hashtags that work the best for me have been local hashtags. So I live in Duval County, so using hashtags like Duval hair, Duval wigs. Sometimes I use similar like stuff that's in similar fields like Duval nails because women who like their hair done, they chances are they like their nails done. Chances are they like their lashes done. So using local hashtags has helped a lot for me, but hashtags are going to be a hit or miss. Don't don't freak out over that. There are other ways to promote your business and to get your business out there. Um, do you want to use hashtags? Yes, just in case. It's like a just in case thing. Use it just in case somebody happened to search it that day. Use it just in case somebody happened to search it. Search that hashtag at the same time you posted that hashtag. But don't get all caught up over it to where it's causing you stress. Do you talk to your customers when visiting your site or only when they start a chat? If you're referring to Shopify, so Shopify does have the Shopify Ping app. It's like a chat that's connected to your website. So when people go to your website, they can type in a question and you get the alert automatically on your phone. Now the chat, sometimes it has automated responses. So if people ask for order information, it's gonna automatically ask them for their order information, like their order email or their order number. So a lot of the times I try to answer it. I also have a family member that is, I'm so grateful for them. They try to answer it for me as well. You can have it set up so other people can answer it for you. But sometimes I answer it, sometimes I don't. I'm sure not answering it after 8 o'clock. I be getting people on the chat like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I be like, dang. But the good thing about that app as well is it will sometimes it documents the customer's email address or their phone number. So when you do respond to it, it will send them a text or it will send them an email with a response. Or the next time they visit your website, it'll pop up. So that's one of the reasons why I did switch over to Shopify, because Shopify got a lot of cool apps, don't they? They got a lot of cool apps. I am going to create a course on how to build a Shopify website soon. Soon. I can't put a date on it just yet, but it's coming. Figuring out my target audience was the hardest thing. Listen, my webinar breaks it down and make it so easy for you. My how to find your target audience webinar replay. You have to get that replay. Also, while all of y'all are here, I do want to let y'all know that I will be having Black Friday sales on all of my businesses, my hair business, my wig business, and over at the academy. So all business ebooks, courses, and stuff, all of that will be on sale. I will post the flyers starting tomorrow, and I will run a lot of advertisements on them, so y'all will likely see those flyers. But I will be having an amazing Black Friday deal, and if you're on the email list, you definitely gonna receive a lot of emails. Try not to unsubscribe. There's gonna be a lot of emails. But I have a lot of great webinar replays, online courses, and classes, and they're all affordably priced as well. Let's see. Is it hard to manage different sites? No, it's not hard at all. Once you design the site and the site is set up, there's not much left to do to the site. Other than shipping out orders, but all order information is synced over to my ShipStation. So shipstation.com, and all I got to do is just print, like pay and print and go on. Um, Sometimes I do have to add products to the site. My wig site is mainly the one I always adding a new product or updating the product images, but all of that can be done from my phone through the app. So they make it extremely easy. I have all of the apps. I have a Shopify app and I have Squarespace app. What is it called? The Squarespace Commerce app. So you get updates every day. It's on my home screen. You'll know when you got a new order in and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier. How did you come up with your prices? I have a couple YouTube videos on making prices. It's a lot of different things that go into it. Definitely watch my YouTube videos on how to come up. I got a YouTube video called The Truth About Priceless. That's the YouTube video you want to watch. The Truth About Priceless. Because there's a lot of different components that go into it. My business is not here, but been watching you for a long time. So many info can help across different businesses. Keep up the great content. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fun times with friends. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. How do you set up to ship worldwide? Depending on the website that you use, you just select the option for worldwide shipping. So, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I feel like it's the same on Squarespace and on Shopify. When you're adding shipping, they have an option where you can select countries. So you can select either a specific country or you can do like everywhere else in the world. You just select that option and you put in a price. You can either allow them to automate the price based off of the prices on USPS, FedEx, DHL. So either they can give you that information and just input all of that in for you, or you can come up with your own set price for shipping worldwide. But it's just something you just set it up. You select the country and select the price. How do I sell ready to ship wigs since people have different hair sizes? Um, Look, do not overthink the process. How do you sell ready to shoot wigs since people have different hair sizes? It sounds like you're going to custom make them. So what you do, you just custom make wigs in whatever size you want to make them in. So if you just have I don't know, a 22-inch canvas hair block, then just make them all 22 inches and put in a product description that is going to be 22 inches. Or you can ask your customers, what size hair do y'all have? And whoever got, the most of a certain hair size, then start off doing that. Um, don't overcomplicate it. Just make what you can and sell it. Put in a product description what size it is. Don't overcomplicate it. It's simple. Don't overcomplicate it. They really listening to the verses. Let's see. My hair and beauty page is they so loud. My hair and beauty page is more female audience. I would like to create body cosmetics line, which is more unisex. Do you advise a different site? Yes, I would keep those completely separate because those are going to be something tells me I would keep them separate because they're different audiences. But I'm going to say, yeah, keep it separate because it's different audiences. That's probably going to make it extremely easier. Um, extremely easier versus having to combine multiple audiences on one site. Or you can do it where you can have one website for both, but have different social media pages. So you'll have one social media page for the hair and beauty and then a separate social media page for the body cosmetics. But maybe all of it is up under one website. It's really going to be up to you. But I feel like at some point, keeping it separate would be the easier route versus combining it. Because if you have a hard time with targeting different audiences under one branch, it can be complicated. You the best. Oh, thank you. Is that the wholesale price that your vendor give to you? When your vendor give you a price, that's going to be the wholesale price. I'm not sure of the question that's being asked. How long did it take you to send to the customer when doing a pre-order? My customers waited about 7 days. So once they placed the order on my website, 7 days later, their order was on their doorstep. So it took about 7 days at the very most, about a week, which is normal for online business. If you order from a clothing company online, it's going to take about a week to receive it. So a lot of my customers, they didn't really care to have to wait because it was normal. Anytime you order something online, as long as it's not Amazon Prime, it takes about a week to receive it. So how do you drive traffic to your sites? I have a good online course called How to Get People to Use Your Website or How to Get People to Your Website. That is going to be the perfect course for you. But basically, you just have to always tell people to go to your website. That's the simple answer. Always tell people to go to your website. But I do have an online course for that. Hey, Evan, it's great to see you. If I am charging a flat rate just for USA orders for weeks and bundles, can you tell me the average rate for a flat rate to ship a wig or a bundle? To ship a wig on average, you are spending about $10. For bundles, you are spending, it depends on what option you use. A lot of my customers like first class. So to ship out bundles, that's anywhere between $3 to about $5 or $6. So about $3 to $6 to ship out bundles with first class. If you're using priority mail, that's probably around $7, $8 to ship out bundles. But it's about $10 for weeks. How do you get started selling hair if you don't have a large amount of money getting here and shipping is too expensive to order individual orders? First, you're gonna have to listen, you're gonna have to change your mindset. People are out here doing the pre-order system and drop shipping, and they're making a ton of money, and they ain't start out with a lot of money, right? They didn't start out with a lot of money. Me, I started with $35. $35. That's what I started with. I ain't really have the money either, but guess what? You just do it because you know it's possible. So try not to have a negative mindset. Try not to think about what you don't have and what you can't do, and start thinking about what you do have and what you are able to do. Everything, if someone has already taken a particular route and they were able to become successful, that in itself allows you to know that it's possible. And it wasn't just possible for them, it's possible for everyone. So you got to kind of make that mindset shift. You know it can happen, you know it's possible. The only thing you got to do is take that leap of faith. Just take the leap of faith. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. Take that leap of faith. Also, another thing in business is a lot of people, they always expect that they are going to make a profit right away. When you first start your business, you may only be breaking even. Breaking even may mean all of the money that your customer paid you, maybe you had to use all that money just to get that hair and stuff to your customer. Like, you may break even at first, but as you're breaking even, you never know what can happen, right? You're out there, you're getting your products out there. You're able to think about what you can get, right? You're breaking even, you're not making a profit yet, but at least you can get some reviews, some customer reviews. At least you can get some customer photos. At least you can get your business name out there. At least people are referring their friends and family to you, right? You might have to break even for 3 months straight before you come up with some extra money on the side that's going to allow you to start profit and allow you to start doing business the way that you want to truly do it. But you can't be so quick to close doors on yourself. You can't be so quick to think negatively and to think, oh, this will never happen. You'll be surprised the amount of doors open up for you when you take that leap of faith, and when you actually have faith. When you have faith, doors open up for you in ways you could never imagine. I know because it happened to me. I know because it happened to me. I know. Once upon a time, I couldn't afford to put food on the table. I couldn't feed myself or my child. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, I thought I couldn't afford a 2-bedroom apartment. I thought I couldn't afford it. I thought I had to always live with someone, and we had to always go half and all that other stuff. It was a lot of stuff I used to think, and I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I doubted myself. I told myself no when God did not tell me no. Like, we have to stop doing that to ourselves. You have to just take that leap of faith, trust in yourself, trust in God, and everything is going to work out. It really is. Don't stress so much. Think about the positive. Always think about your dreams. Always know that you are destined for greatness, that greatness is for you, that you are not put on this earth, to be stressed out, to slave, to be unhappy. You were put on this earth to have abundance and to live out the dreams. If you have a dream and you feel it in your heart and in your soul, that means that it's already in you. It's already for you. It's in you. You were born with it. You were born with it. I don't think y'all know that. Like, you were already born with it. It's called intuition. It's called intuition. You were already born You are already born for greatness. That's why it's something on the inside of you telling you, you got to do this or you got to do that. But a lot of times we don't listen to ourselves. Hold on, y'all. I done forgot my mom was supposed to be FaceTiming Jaden for his birthday. Hold on. Instagram gonna be so confused. Let me.
What's up?
Not much. I was going live. I forgot that you were. No, I'm about to get Jaden. Okay. I almost forgot.
Okay.
Over here. Right here.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, man. You blinged out. Let me see how you do. Oh, look. You got Pop's folk braids?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You the big eight. That's what's up. Look at Jada. You got all that hair looking like Pop Smoke. Oh, man. You blinging? Look at you. You wearing your grandpa jersey, too?
Yeah.
What you was doing? You was in school?
No, I don't have to go to school.
Why? On Friday? It's your special day. You don't
Because
go
it's his
Friday.
birthday.
That's your special day. You get a break on your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Where your cake at? You got some cake?
It's still at Publix.
What's up.
We have to get it at 2:00.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. You got ice cream too?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I wanted to say happy birthday to you. I don't know if your mama gonna come by or not. I got your little.
I'm trying to figure it out because I know Mario wanted to take him to the little place with all the video games and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's what's
but
up.
I didn't know what time it was going because his cousin also had a birthday too, so we was gonna try to take them up there at the same time.
Oh, okay. I mean, y'all can swing them by here later if you want to. The twins, they gone. They had a game in Pace, Florida. That's like 5 hours away.
Bruh.
So they not gonna be here. But baby at school, so I know he don't really care about baby, but I do got your little something, little bag for you.
Jaden,
so mama swing you by.
You heard that? Grandma got a gift for you.
I got you a little something. All right. You been
We're
good?
gonna go over there.
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to tell you happy birthday. I'm gonna let your mama go because I think she was doing her thing.
Yeah. Say thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you later. Happy birthday again.
Okay.
All right. You the big 8. All right. I see y'all. Love you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. I know they're like, dang. It done kicked us off live too. That's fine.
Hey guys, I'm 8 years old. I got a chain.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go over to my house, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna put some shoes on.
Oh, we're not finna go right now at this second.
I'm gonna go right now.
We're gonna go. All right, y'all. Sorry about the interruption. Oh, they say happy birthday, Jaden. Sorry for the interruption, y'all. I forgot my mom. Jaden! He didn't close my door all the way. I forgot my mom was. Oh, you ain't close my door all the way. You ain't close the door all the way. I forgot my mom was calling Jaden. She wanted to FaceTime him and tell him happy birthday. Today is his 8th birthday. Whew, it's been a long time. Time go by fast. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. He appreciated it. Y'all see how happy he was. But back to what I was saying. So I was talking real good too before she interrupted. What was I talking about? Thank y'all. I'll let them know everyone says happy birthday. So basically, we all have intuition. It's a voice on the inside of us that's always going to remind us of our dreams, always going to tell us what it is that we should be doing. His cake at Publix still. It's a voice on the inside of us, and oftentimes we do not follow the voice on the inside. We oftentimes we know when we need to leave. Oftentimes we know when we deserve better, but we stay and we settle. You have to be able to follow that intuition. It is something you are born with. Everything that you need to know about life and navigating life, all of that is already inside of us. See, we're so conditioned to having to go to school and having other people tell us what it is that we need to do in life. That's what we're so conditioned to. We're so conditioned to or waiting on someone to tell us what to do with our lives, right? That's like a lot of y'all know exactly what it is that you need to do to be successful, but you won't move until you get some sort of validation from someone else. You don't need that validation. It's already inside of you. Something inside of you is already has already given you that validation. You should already know that the world is yours. People been telling y'all all y'all life. If you put your mind to it, you can have anything you want. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. We've already know these things. That's how simple life truly is. But oftentimes we overthink it. We become stressed out. We allow things to be complicated. What's for you is for you. You don't got to stress out about it. You don't got to overthink about it because it's for you already. If it's inside of you to do something, do it. Another thing that a lot of us struggle with, we struggle with fear. We are so fearful. I see it every day. I'm in this one group on Facebook. Don't know. Oh, I know why I'm in a group. I'm in a group because somebody I don't know, somebody was talking about me or something like that. So I had to go in the group to see what they was talking about. I wasn't gonna be rude and go off on nobody. I was just trying to look and see. But come on, Crystal Jr. But what was it? What was I gonna say? It's this one group for like hair vendors. Like people want a vendors list or they want free vendors. Like these people, they just won't start their business. They won't try a vendor. They won't do anything because they're waiting on someone to give them the okay, right? They screenshot a vendor on Instagram and they say, have you guys heard of this vendor? Have you guys tested this vendor? Have you guys tried this vendor? Do y'all have any reviews, right? And they're waiting on someone to tell them this vendor is good or before they make a move. You cannot wait on other people to make a move in your business. Do y'all not have a gut feeling that tells y'all to do something, to go for it, or to not do it? Oftentimes, people don't even follow their gut. Everything you need is already in you, right? Stop being fearful. Stop being scared. Business is a risk. We already know that. Business is a risk. You're going to win some money. You're going to lose some money. We already know how the game works. You can't want to be a part of the game and be scared. You got to be able to eliminate fear because the fear is what's going to hold you back. You'll never get to where you want to go with fear. You're going to always be waiting. You're going to always be, waiting for someone to give you the answer. And I don't know if y'all notice, people ain't giving all the answers. Seem like, when are you going to just go for it? When are you just going to go for it? When are you going to be tired and fed up of your everyday life that you already hate so much, that you're trying to escape from? When are you going to be fed up? When are you going to say, you know what? I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to do it for me, or I'm going to do it for my kids. You got to just take that leap of faith. Oftentimes, I know a lot of you guys are asking for help, and I do not mind helping. That's why I created the YouTube, and that's why I created the Instagram, so I can help y'all and share knowledge the best I can. But at the same time, you have to just go for it at some point in time. It can't be, I'm going to do it because Ebony told me to do it or something. It got to be something already in you. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But one thing, that's what I wanted to say. A lot of y'all have this negative mindset. And until you get over that mindset, you're not going to be able to get where you want to go in life. And I can tell that negativity is there based off how y'all question stuff. And this isn't to like beat up on anyone or to pick on anyone, because I used to do it too. I used to always talk about what I can't do. I used to always talk about what I don't have. And guess what? I was miserable and I never accomplished anything that I truly wanted. And it was because of that negativity, that negative energy I had, me speaking negative things into existence. When you talk about what you don't have, you're speaking that into existence over your life, not your current life, but your future life as well. You have to always speak the positive, and you have to always speak things into existence. Okay. At this very moment, I'm not a millionaire, but I will be a millionaire. So guess what? I'm gonna live my life every day as if I am that millionaire. What do millionaires do in the morning? Millionaires either wake up in the morning and meditate, or they exercise in the morning. So what did Ebony do to her schedule? Because Ebony is a future millionaire. Ebony gets up and walk every morning. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be able to speak stuff into existence, and you have to live the life that you want to live. If you want to eventually quit your job, your 9 to 5, and to become a business owner, then what do business owners do full time? Think about that. And then you want to apply that into your everyday life. Every day, wake up as if you are a business owner.
4 o'clock.
Oh, that's what time we going to the thing.
Ebony said she's taking over now.
That's perfect. Then I give enough time so when we done, we can go to my parents' house and sing happy birthday to Jaden and stuff. Okay, perfect. So that's how you have to go about it. Like that's how you open up doors for yourself. That's how you allow abundance to come in. A lot of people, I don't know, like, and it's not just me. If you listen to any entrepreneur, you will realize that the thing that's similar in all of our stories is the fact that we made that mindset shift. There was no secret equation. There was no magic formula. There was no, if you want to make 6 figures, you have to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you got to do it in that order. Because if you don't do it in that order, you're not gonna make it. No, we all didn't. We all probably did different things, different tactics, different strategies. But the thing that remains the same is that we shifted our mindset. And that's the only difference between you and the next person, or you, not even the next person. Let's not even compare ourselves to other people. That's the only difference between you and where you want to be. That's the only difference. Your mindset. That's the only difference. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the question. Somebody say, "Girl, you sound so Florida right now." um, Hold on. Yeah, they listening to the verses from yesterday. Mario and his friends. Thank you so much, Ebony. I appreciate you taking the time out to help us on our business journey. You helped take some of the stress away. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Hey. Hi. Where can I get cheap and the best wigs? The thing about that is, I don't think that is no longer a thing that exists in the hair industry. It seems right about now, if you want the best of the best, you have to pay the price for the best of the best. It is going to be almost impossible to find the best of the best quality for the lowest of the lowest price. Right now, that just doesn't exist in the hair industry. Hey Ebony, thanks for being so inspirational and sharing your life with us. No problem, Natasha. Thank you. I have brought large amounts before and still end up having to order more because I don't have every length or texture, and shipping is $35 from my vendor in India. So the $35 shipping, that's normal. Um, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how much it's that's the price of business. That is just business. Don't focus on that. You're gonna have to pay that regardless. That's just being in business. Um and the price of shipping is determined off weight and how much is being ordered and the distance that it has to travel. Also, don't try to have everything when you start. There's no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing as being perfect. You're not going to be able to start your business and have everything. You're not. Literally started my business doing a pre-order system, meaning there was no inventory I had to keep on hand. And I started my business with only two hair textures. Only two. I did not even offer closures and frontals. I didn't. With time, I added closures, and it took me almost 2 years to add frontals. You don't need to start with everything. Like being in business is basically you having a product and service and making it sell. That is basically what business is. If all you can afford is to order a 14, 16, 18-inch bundle, then guess what? You're starting your business with that 14, 16, 18-inch bundle. And when you sell that one bundle deal of hair, when you sell that one package of hair, you take the profit and all of that money, and then you go back and buy more. Maybe you buy two times. So instead of just buying one 14, 16, 18, you buy two 14, 16, 18. Or maybe you have enough money to buy 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, right? So you can slowly build. No one is saying you need to have all textures, all limbs. You don't need that to start a business. You start your business with what you have. You have room and time to grow and expand. Don't put all that pressure on yourself. I want to send you something for him. Can you drop your cash app? Jaden would greatly appreciate that. My cash app is Ebony Chanel. I'll drop it. Um, I will drop that. Jaden, yeah, no, Jaden. Jada would be so happy with that. Y'all saw how he was flinging his chain. He be watching them YouTubers, y'all. Jada want to start a YouTube. I let him vlog for me this week. So y'all will see that a little bit more. Jaden's vlogging, Jaden's cooking, Jaden's recording. Y'all gonna see a lot more of that because Jaden wanna be a YouTuber. Jaden wanna be a YouTuber. Let's see. How to come up with a good versatile hair business name. Coming up with a business name is going to, I mean, for some people it takes a lot of time, lot of time, thought, and effort. It's not something like, I don't know. I don't know if I could give any tips to help with that because I'm really not the best with coming up with names. All of my names just kind of popped up in my head one day. um, I would say the best names are names that are spelled correctly. So if you know names that are spelled correctly because it's easier for people to find you instead of having to remember the K and I mean the C in collections is really a K and then the S is really a Z and then instead of one Z is three Z's and then instead of that it's an underscore and keep it simple, make it easy to spell. It could be descriptive, so it can describe either your products and services, or it could be words to describe who your target audience is. Um, Stuff like that. That's what you want to kind of keep in mind when you're going to come up with a business name. But definitely keep it simple, make it classic and timeless. Don't go out there and doing bad and bougie bundles. Anybody on here, if your hair company is called Bad and Bougie, I'm not picking on you. I'm sorry. Um, but you want something that's gonna be timeless. Like, don't get something that's trendy because it's just gonna sound tacky 10 years from now. Um, so those are just a couple things you want to keep in mind when coming up with a business name. Um, oh, thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes. I will relate all of that to Jaden. Let's see. This message in the 111 confirmation. Oh, I didn't realize. That's what's up. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So speak life, not fear. Absolutely. How do you recommend networking without leaking core parts of your business plan? Yeah, you don't have to release any parts of your business plan. Networking is just basically just getting out there, talking about your brand, um sharing your brand with others, just telling people like, hey, my name is Ebony and I'm passionate about hair. Like, anything you need to know about hair, girl, I got you. Just being passionate about your business and just spreading the knowledge, spreading the word, getting your name out there. um it could be collaborations with other companies or other people, influencers, ambassadors, or people in related industries to you. So it's a lot of different things you can do as far as networking. You don't have to reveal anything that you don't want to reveal. Let's see. Uh-oh. If you're on Instagram, it's gonna be best to put your questions in the question box so I can keep up with all of the questions. Anybody on YouTube, if you're just not tuning in, if you have a question you want to ask, you can put it in the question box and I will get to your question. Um, how do you feel about model stock photos for flyers? I would personally stay away from stock photos unless it is a stock photo that you had to pay for. Because some people sell stock photos. And they look like really nice and stuff. So if you're going to use a stock photo for flyers, make sure it's paid. Don't have a graphic designer or don't make you a flyer and you're using a photo of a celebrity or a photo of a YouTuber and the hair they're wearing in that photo belongs to another company, because then you're going to be setting yourself up for failure, especially if people can recognize that person, if they can recognize the company that person is wearing. Also, you want to stay away from lawsuits and stuff. You can't just use people photos um in your flyers. But I will say for sure it is, I feel it's going to be better if you're able to create your own stock photos, to create your own have your own photo shoots. At some point in your business you're going to need to and I haven't even had a photo shoot yet. But at some point in your business you're going to need a photo shoot so you can have those professional images for your website, for all of your marketing materials like your flyers and stuff. But I would say for a flyer, you don't necessarily need a model or someone on your flyer. As long as your flyer has your brand colors and all important information that needs to be in the flyer, then you're good. Let's see. I overthink, so that helps. Thank you. You're welcome. My business isn't in hair or beauty. Your advice is so helpful across industries. Thank you. I don't know much about badges on IG, but are you able to add a feature? Because all the knowledge you offer, I think you get a lot of people. Oh, is that how that works? I am able to get that feature, but I didn't know. I didn't look into it. Apparently, they have a feature like that on YouTube too, like a certain type of chat feature Not the chat that we're using. I have to look into it. I wasn't aware. Thank you. I'm gonna look into that. um, let's see. Hold on. I don't see any questions in the question box, but I do know y'all asked some over here. I love everything about everything. Even she legit motivates me. Thank you. Where could you subject starting with two different ways like one screen? I don't understand. What could you suggest? Maybe that's what it says. Starting with two different wigs, like one straight wig and one deep wave wig. You can start with that. You can start your business with anything. There is no rule that says you have to start with 10 different options. If you want to start your wig business with one straight wig and one deep wave wig, then do it. Do it. Um, Hi, I tried creating a website by myself, but I had issues with picture updates as the sizing didn't seem right to me when I uploaded them. Is it that I'm doing something wrong? How can I overcome this? You're gonna have to play around with sizes. If the images are not uploading the way that you want them to upload, then you're gonna have to change the size of the image until it looks better. I am not I would not consider myself an expert at making a website, even though I create all of my websites. Literally, I'm self-taught. So I was never taught these are the dimensions you need to make all banners and all product images and stuff. I wasn't taught that. I literally would do a trial and error process. I would just keep on tweaking the graphics until it looks the way that I want it to look. But I'm self-taught in graphic design and in web design. So you just have to keep switching it out, keep changing it, keep creating your images with different sizes. If you create images or graphics for your website using Canva, Canva has the option where I know it has the option online. So through your MacBook or through your laptop, computer, desktop, whatever you have, you can go to canva.com and for any item you created, you can change the size on it. So it will change the size for you without having to change your design. And you can play around with that to see if it works for you. Do you need to have a trademark when starting your hair business? A trademark is not necessary, it is optional. And if you don't start off with it as an option, it is something that you want to eventually get just to protect your business and your brand. So it's completely optional, but definitely worth it in the long run. Because people out here, they'll try to run off. They'll try to steal your ideas and your brand. And I see it happen all the time. People stealing people business names and logos and stuff. And then it's not trademarked. And there's nothing they can do about it really. Um, I want to hire a cook to serve plates, and people have to buy one lashes to get a plate. Thoughts? So, um, I think that that's very creative. I have never seen anything done like that before. So, if that is something that you want to do, I say go for it. I say go for it. Creativity is really needed in all industries. Being creative and thinking outside of the box and doing things that you feel people wouldn't do or doing things that you haven't seen done before, I always feel like that's worth a try. A lot of people like to talk about how we're in an oversaturated industry. It's the creativity and the ideas that we have that allow us to stand apart. So I say go for it. I say go for it. I'm going to answer a couple more questions and I am going to end the live for today. I might get back on here a different day. I already been on live for a little over an hour. So, and it is Jaden's birthday. So I don't want to be on live all day. Are rails better than hashtags now. Did I pronounce that right? Is it reels or rails? Reels. I'm going to say it is because Instagram, basically they're putting a lot of focus or a lot of extra energy to get us to use the rails. Basically, what happened was TikTok was supposed to be banned, right? Because of y'all president. TikTok was supposed to get banned. And Instagram, with their fast thinking, they were like, baby, we can take over on this. So Instagram decided to make reels. And they just really, after they put all that back in and energy and programming into making that, they want to make sure we actually use it. So that they could be the next best thing and that they can ultimately be better than TikTok, since TikTok is still out here. So they're putting a lot of effort, energy, and time into marketing the fact that they have reels. So they are giving it a higher priority. So it is better if you have video content to upload it through that, because to upload it through that, because you will likely get more views, more engagement, have more people come to your profile and all of that other stuff. So definitely utilize it. Yes, you hear Jeezy in the background because they are rewatching the verses from last night in the living room. They rewatching it. Let's see. I don't see any more questions on YouTube. Anybody want to ask some last minute questions before I log off on YouTube? Instagram says, would you sell mixed donor hair as well as raw? I found good mixed donor, but it kind of tangles. So if you're going to provide two different types of hair, then you definitely want to have two different collections. Excuse me, y'all. Jesus, excuse me. I I just talk so much. I done got myself tired. Um, you want to make it clear that you have two different collections, and you want to market each collection accordingly, and you're going to have to spend a lot more time and energy into making sure everyone understands that they're both very different. I feel like when you're just starting your business, so if you're just now starting your business, I feel like it's better and it's easier to focus just on one collection versus trying to offer a lot of different things, because for each individual thing you offer, as well for each collection or each different groups of items that you offer, you have to offer more. You have to commit more time and energy into marketing each individual product and item. That's the only way all will sell at the same rates. That's the only way all of them will make sales every day. And we're only one person. So if you're already one person, you already got to market the bundles and the closures and the frontals and the wigs. Then to add a whole nother collection, that's, you know, two times more that you have to do every day. But I'm not saying to do it or not to do it. The decision is up to you. If you are going to offer two different hair types, just make sure that you're able to specify the differences between the two. Know that customers may be confused. So make sure the differences are shown on your website, under all product descriptions, under all social media posts. You want to have maybe create different videos, maybe like a video explaining the difference. Um, you're going to have to just put a lot more into it to make sure people understand the differences and why you're providing differences. A lot of people try to have two different collections because they want to please everyone. And sometimes pleasing everyone can hurt you in business. You might be selling a luxury hair brand, like you might be selling high-end raw hair, and you're like, dang, I'm not getting any orders. Maybe I should come out with a more affordable line. So then when you come out with that affordable line, you could be pushing away anyone who once wanted that luxury, because now you're promoting a lot of lower end products. Sometimes it can confuse your customers as well. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to confuse y'all, but it's just a lot that goes into thinking about offering two different lines. It's a lot that goes into it basically. um but if you were to do it, make sure you have the time and energy to continuously explain the differences and stuff. Let's see. How did you come up with your unique selling point for your business? So I'm not really technical when it comes to business. So like if you took like business courses, if you got like a business degree, or even if you go to simple websites like um SBA.gov and stuff, you will see where they talk about creating a business plan, where they talk about you know knowing your unique selling point, all of those different things. I'm not technical. Oh, so I never sat down and physically wrote out a unique selling points. But for me, I feel like what allows me to stand apart from everyone else in the industry is me. And also I like to say shop with someone you trust. Buy a wig with someone you trust. So my factor, what I'm selling, is the fact that I'm someone you can trust. You see my face, I go live, I will talk to you. People connect with me, I share my life. I'm very open and transparent, and that's not something that other people do. So for me, I feel like that is my unique selling point, that people are really able to trust me. It's me. I'm the face of my brand. You don't have to worry about being scammed, right? Because scamming is huge. It's a huge problem in our industry. I am trying to solve that problem in the industry. So how do I solve that? I solve that by building trust. So trust is my unique selling point. I hear G's in the background. You do. Hold on, did I scroll? You do. You hear Gucci and you hear Jeezy. But yeah, that's my unique selling point. Do you sell hair vendors or would you? I don't sell hair vendors and I'm not going to sell hair vendors, only because I feel like I don't want people to think business is going to come easy. I want people to know that business is something that you have to work for. And a lot of people right now with entrepreneurship being a trend, and I don't say that in a negative way. I actually love that entrepreneurship is a trend, that everybody is starting their businesses, especially women and especially people in the Black community. So I feel like that is amazing and that is awesome. But I don't want to give people the false hope or the false idea that business is going to be handed to them and that business is going to be easy. Whereas there are other people out here that take full advantage of new business owners or people who want to be in business. It's people out here that don't mind going to Alibaba.com, copy and pasting all the vendors they see on the first page and then selling it to you, telling you this is how you're going to make $1 million. It's people out there that do that. And when people are so excited, they're so excited to start their business, they're ready. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm ready to quit my 9 to 5. I'm ready to live the life I wanted to live. But the only thing I'm missing is a vendor. Where do I find a vendor? How do I find a vendor? And then voila, here's a complete book, 100 vendors for $30. Everything you needed. Start your business today. And I feel like it sets them up for failure because they think, oh, well, this is a vendor list. All of these vendors been tested. They never ask themselves, how did this one person test out 100 vendors? How long did they test out each vendor, right? So their excitement It clouds their judgment. So they're thinking like, oh, I'm finna start selling these products. Such and such tested it. So I know this hair gotta be good. They're saying this is Kendra's boutique vendor, and Kendra Boutique, all the celebrities wearing her hair. So they get the vendors list, they purchase hair from that vendor. Let's say they're being extremely naive. They purchase $5,000 worth of hair from that vendor. They use their tax money or they use some money they saved, and they realize the hair is trash. They realize they've been scammed, they've been bamboozled. They thought business was going to be easy and it's not. So I don't see myself selling hair vendors because I don't want to ever give people that the impression that business is going to come easy and it's not. And even if you were to find a vendors list, you can't take someone else's word for it. Right? I can say, oh, this is the best hair ever. This is the only hair I wear, but that's my opinion. Your customers may not share the same opinion as me. Their idea of good hair may not be my idea of good hair. My idea of good hair may not be your idea of good hair. So I kind of, in my opinion, I just feel like selling hair vendors. I feel like that's a scam. Using the word scam lightly, and I feel like it's a setup because we all have just different opinions about hair. Now, it's different if I was to sell you a pillow vendor. I mean, what much could you expect out of a pillow? You get what I'm saying? That's different. It's a pillow. Like, a pillow, maybe if it had my business name on it or something, and people like, ooh, Ebony, where you get the pillow? I got a pillow, as a matter of fact. Ooh, Ebony, where you get the pillow that got your logo on it? Oh, girl, you got to get my packaging vendor or something like that. You don't have to really test that out. Like, it's just a pillow. It's for decoration. It's just pretty. You got the logo on it. But something that's going to be a core product of your business, that's not something you could just buy from someone else. It's something that's going to require your research and time and effort and energy. So that is why I am against selling hair vendors. I will never sell hair vendors. Um, but that's just me. That's the stance I take. I don't want to and I don't want to say that you could never buy a hair vendor from someone. If you're gonna buy a hair vendor from someone, it ain't gonna be me. I know y'all trust me. But buy from someone you actually trust. Buy from someone that you've been following for years. You see the quality of their hair. You know they tested out the hair. You've seen them go to India and get the hair themselves, right? You've seen where they've been using this hair for years. They can give you receipts. They can show you invoices, multiple invoices where they purchase from that vendor. If you're going to buy a vendor, buy it from someone like that. And chances are, if you buy it from someone like that, it ain't going to be $30, $50, $100. They probably going to charge you like 500, 1,000, a couple thousand for that information. So, and then that would be a true investment into your company. But yeah. That's how I feel about selling hair vendors. Basically, is it better to sell wigs or bundles? um is it better to sell wigs or bundles? That's like asking, is it better to sell burgers or fries? You could sell both, or you could sell either or. It's all going to sell and make you a lot of money. It's all going to sell and make you a lot of money. You just have to choose which one you want to start with, or you want to choose which one you feel your audience wants the most. But it all makes money. There is no what's better. They all sell, especially when your marketing is on point. Why I've been so shy to keep going live, and you're right, that brings more trust. Okay, thank you, Ebony. I appreciate the info. Honestly, I'm a Virgo, so I'd be overly deep oriented. That's good. If you're overly detail oriented, people need people like that. And also, to the last person, going live is not going. Believe it or not, going live did not come naturally for me. I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. I was sweating. Because for me, and y'all probably don't notice it, thank God, I have a little bit of a speech issue or a problem. I can't pronounce a lot of words for one. And secondly, I jumble my words a lot, or sometimes I do this thing. Y'all know how I'm pretty sure y'all know the city girls. Y'all know how Young Miami be talking sometimes and you cannot understand what she say. I do that like 100 times a day. My boyfriend, my son be looking at me like, what is you talking about? What are you saying? My words be so jumbled or they come out so fast. It's like, what did she say? So and I get better and better with it. The more I talk, the more I go live, the more I make videos, it helps me with my speech. But when I first went live, that's all I could think about. I'm like, I'm finna get on here and I'm finna, like, my words not gonna come out right. I'm not gonna be able to explain myself. And it's gonna be a mess. It turns out it was all in my head. 9 out of 10 chances is all in your head too. Just think about any moment where you were just so anxious or you were so worried and so nervous about it. And in your head, you thought of every possible thing that can go wrong. Just think about all of those moments in your life. And then ask yourself, did it ever turn out being as bad as you thought it was going to be in your head? Chances are it never did, right? If I can think about that for me, it could be whenever I was in school and had to do a presentation in front of the class. I used to hate those, man. Right? As soon as you do that presentation and you sit down, you be like, damn, that really wasn't that bad. Then the next person go up and the next person worse than you. You be like, damn, what was I complaining about? Look at him. He up here finna cry. Right? Or for me, if I was ever like really excited about something, I would literally psych myself out the night before the day was to come. Maybe if it was prom or, what if I slip and fall at prom? I can't walk in heels. What if I slip and fall? Like, in prom, I was just all on the floor, dropping it like it's hot and stuff. Ain't falling, then heel, then slip and slide, nothing. I say dropping it like it's hot. What song was popular? Oh, we had what was that? Well, it was this group out of ATL. I can't think of their name. They was real popular. They had all the little songs at the time. We had some good songs. Anyways, but it's the same way with going live. Like when I first went live, I was extremely nervous. Like that's all I could think about. But each and every time I went live after that, it gets better and better. Even when I do live webinars, I don't know if y'all got me as a friend on my personal page on Facebook. Every time I do a live webinar, I will make a post and be like, y'all, I am sweating bullets. No matter how many times I go live on Instagram, on YouTube, how many videos I make, whenever I do a paid webinar and I go live, I be sweating bullets. I be like, Mario, let me smoke something. Yeah, I don't smoke at all. I just be joking. I be like, Mario, go give me something to drink. Let me smoke something. I be sweating. Oh my gosh, it'd be so bad. I can barely breathe. And then like 5 minutes in, like my nerves calm down and everything goes smoothly. So sometimes you gotta take that fear or take your anxiety and just do it anyways. Just go for it. Just throw yourself out there. Sometimes you just gotta throw yourself out into the ocean. Your life vest on, but you're still freaking out with your life vest on, right? You already done. Uh, you already, you're going live. You already sat there and thought about what you was gonna talk about, what you was gonna do, what you gonna say. You already done planned it out and thought about it. So the fact that you made a plan, that's like your life jacket. So how you gonna be scared to jump in the middle of the ocean? You got a life jacket. You can't be scared. Sometimes you just gotta just jump out there. Just jump out there, right? Just jump out there. You'll be okay. That's like we was in Mexico and I let Mario drive the jet skis. and we fell off the jet ski. I thought I was dying, y'all. I just thought I was dead. I thought it was the end. I done forgot I knew how to swim. I done forgot I had a life jacket. I was just thrown out into the ocean. But once you throw yourself out there, you start to calm down and then reality sets in. You know what? It's okay. Life ain't that bad. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So it's sometimes you just gotta throw yourself out there. It's gonna be okay. um let's see. Me too with the words. I tried to say our and I'm like, okay, just stop. Steve Harvey had a bad stutter. It didn't stop him. Exactly. He talk about that too. He talk about that. And look at him. Always get asked to speak at events. He got a radio show. He do everything. I'm so glad I can relate to you in that way. Presentations are a lot for me. Yes. Okay, here. Ebony, my vendor is offering a Black Friday deal. I'm thinking of purchasing 3 bundles to start. Do you think I should it cut off the rest of what you asked? I'm gonna say yes. A lot of vendors are offering Black Friday deals, which I absolutely love that because a lot of people they get scared. A lot of people like if I lower my prices, how am I gonna make a profit? But then your vendor ends up lowering their prices as well, and you're still able to make the same profit. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is the best. So yes. Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. For people who are trying to start businesses, your vendors more than likely will have a Black Friday sale. So it'll be the perfect time to test out hair. It'll be the perfect time to spend some money and get you some bundles to test out. I forgot that. Vendors definitely be having a Black Friday sale. All right, y'all. So that is gonna conclude the live. Um That is, I am going to go ahead and conclude the live because we got a lot to do today. Today is Jaden's birthday. So I will try to go live. Well, I go live all the time on Instagram. So if you are on YouTube and you are not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is everything Ebony. That's probably the best place because I go live on Instagram all the time. I will try my best to go live more often on YouTube. It seems like I do it once a month, but y'all might need a little more. But I ain't gonna promise nothing. But I do know on Instagram I go live. Well, I just moved, so it's been a while. But I go live maybe 2, 3 times a week. And if I'm extra bored, I go live way more. And I be on live like 3 hours because I talk a lot. So make sure y'all are following me on Instagram, even Facebook, everything Ebony on Facebook. Um, and you'll see me share a lot more there. But thank y'all so much for tuning in and thank you for all the birthday wishes. I will let Jaden know that y'all wished him a happy birthday. All right.